Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Aminat, Sudan, and oh my god, I'm so nervous. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're here for hello, how are you? And if you're just clicking on this video, I hope you stay to the end and you subscribe and like this video. And if you don't like it, so let me know. So, um, today I'm going to be talking about my hijab journey. I put on the hijab a year ago. Yeah, approximately a year ago. So I'm gonna say 1 year old baby hijab. So I'm trying my best. Obviously, I'm trying my best. I try to get better each day. Allah knows best. Allah knows my heart, my intentions about it. Putting on the hijab and things like that. So let's get into the video. So before I start, I just want to say I am in no way a scholar. I am just a normal girl. I have some knowledge and stuff, but like I'm not a scholar. I might not know some things, but I can research and get back to you on some things if you have any questions at the end of this video. But please, let's keep that at the back of our minds that I'm just in normal someone. So, okay. So, let me start from when I was younger, like my family. When I was younger, my parents in no way like, made it known that oh I have to wear the hijab, blah 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 blah. Like nothing like that was said to me. But like we went to the mosque like a lot. Like we went to um Sunday Nasfat like sessions like where they would say sermons and things like that. We went every Sunday. We tried our best to go to like madrasa Muslim school. Like every I think at the beginning it was like after school every day. There was this mosque close to my house, and then my siblings and I would go there and have like Quranic classes and hadith and the rest of them that like there. And then as we got older, like when I was in secondary school, we started going to a madrasa that was just during the weekends. But anyway, I went to madrasa like almost throughout my life. Like I went to Muslim school like almost throughout my life. I'm not saying like normal like school where you learn physics and all the rest. No, I'm talking about like after normal school, I'll go to like madrasa or like when it later became like a weekend thing, like during the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I would find myself at the mosque. And like that was the like we were told to pray and all the rest. That was like the main things that like we were taught as we were going older. We were taught like the core values of Islam and things like that. But like I don't think I've ever like gotten the notion that oh I have to wear hijab, like Allah commanded me to wear hijab. Like I never really got that. I never really got that. There was even a time I think in the weekend madrasa where um where I don't want to misquote, but like I think I heard like one of the teachers. I think I heard because I don't want to misquote anybody, but like what I heard was that hijab is optional. It is like better for you to like wear the hijab or like nothing happens if you don't wear it. Like that was what my mind was saying. And then from there, whenever people talked about the hijab, or oh yeah, it's optional. If I want to wear it, I wear it. If I don't want to wear it. And like last year, Ramadan came And then like it felt like my soul really, really needed that Ramadan. Like for the first time, I took like fasting very seriously, and I just want to like impute this. Like, not that I did not take fasting seriously before, I did, but like I just okay, let's just put it out there. But like I used to not pray completely most of the time. Like that was the struggle in my life at that moment. Like I could wake up for Fajr. Like I wake up for Fajr. I pray Fajr. I go to school and blah 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 blah. I don't end up praying the rest of the prayers or like I manage. I pray Fajr. I pray Dhuhr. I don't pray the rest. Like I was not. I was not praying. I don't know why that's making me sort of emotional, but like I was not praying. I was not considering. Like I knew the values. I considered Allah in my life. Like I was always thankful for what I had. Like I was always like Alhamdulillah and things like oh my god. So like but I wasn't praying. I wasn't connecting with Allah. I was I feel like I was floating through life. Like I was just taking things as they came. I did not really have a solid backing or anything. I was just there existing. And my God bless my dad and my mom were like, when I'm at home, I just say, "Hey, it's time for this, it's time for this." And Alhamdulillah now, like with my younger siblings, I'm the one telling them to go and pray. It's time for Dhuhr. Everybody, let's go and pray. It's time for this, let's go and pray. Alhamdulillah, that's how it is now. But like, okay. Well, like, I'm really, really grateful that like, that Ramadan, that was when Amar Sulaiman was like doing the Jannah series, and then that Ramadan, I turned my TikTok into Islamic talk. Like, I was very strict about what I saw on my TikTok because I knew I couldn't really, I didn't want to get off TikTok, but I didn't want it to be something that was not beneficiary to me. So like I I like made everything else. I wasn't interested in seeing anything else but like Islamic things, whether it was like the jokes, the food, or like lectures, Quranic reading. And wallahi, that was the best thing that I could have done for myself at that time. And then that Ramadan, I found myself waking up for Tahajjud so many times. I didn't know what to tell Allah. I didn't know like how to go about it. But I found myself on the mat. I found myself crying my heart out to Allah. Like, Ya Allah, please, what what do I do? Like, how do I counter this? How do I like get closer to you? Like, how do I secure forgiveness? How do I like? Am I even worthy of being forgiven? Like, am I worthy of being forgiven by you or not? And at that moment, I felt so unworthy. I felt like Allah could not forgive me. Like, of all people, He cannot forgive me. And I came across like a video where we're talking about like someone who had committed so many like murders, killed like a lot of people, and then he seek how does he he sought forgiveness from Allah. Like he asked for forgiveness, and not long after he died, and he went to Jannah. And he went to Jannah. I have not killed 100 people. I have not killed 100 people. So what is stopping me from asking for forgiveness, sincere forgiveness from Allah? I'm like, and throughout that Ramadan, like the next thing that came to my head, the next thing that like kept ringing in my head was like, put on the hijab, put on your hijab, start wearing the hijab. And it felt like, okay, like I want to pray more, but like, how does wearing the hijab like solve that whole problem? But it did solve the whole problem, because now I'm visibly Muslim. I'm dressed, ready to pray anywhere I am. Like, if we think about it that way, I'm dressed to pray anywhere that I am. So when I started wearing the hijab, of course, like I started slowly. I didn't know like how to go about it. Like all my hijab were gifted, or like I had it somewhere before. So like I started wearing it one random day. I was just like, "You guys, I'm not wearing my hijab or blah blah blah." And then like I was so scared. I was scared of like what my parents would think, what my family would think, what like everybody would think. Like, oh my god, I'm about to wear the hijab. What would they think of me? How would this impact me? How would this impact like how people treat me? How people would take me? Like, what is this going to bring to my life? And like when I started wearing it, and I told my mom that I was going to wear it. You know how like there's this stereotype around like, oh, hijabis are not clean, hijabis are not like there's that stereotype in, I don't know if it's all over the world, but there's that stereotype. I think here in Nigeria, where like they're like, oh, they're smelling like, don't, my mom was like, oh, don't wear that like one color nation. He was talking about niqabs and like himars. I mean, I might still wear it. I might still wear it, but like Allah knows. Allah knows. So like I was like, no, I'm not going to wear that. I'm not going to like jump into that. But like, so I kept wearing like, I started from wearing like baggier things. Like, okay, if I was going to wear this, I have to be able to pray in it. Or if I'm going to wear this, then my body shape should not be showing it. And for a girl who is like kind of thick, that is that is like such like a difficult um such a difficult task, because like I'm thick. So I have to get like things that are really big and like flowy to like, and thankfully I was already like mentally preparing myself to wear the hijab without knowing, because like I was getting more and more interested in like skirts and like long sleeves, free things. So like it was a difficultly easy transition. And then I was at home when I started. And then I was back in school. I was scared. I was like, oh my God. Like, I know we made this decision, but oh my God. Like, how are people going to view me? What's going to happen? Blah, 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 blah. I took down all my like videos on TikTok, all my videos on my pictures on Instagram. I took down everything. Yeah. And then like, I was like, okay, we're going to wear the hijab, we're going to go to class, all people think, oh blah blah blah. And then after a while, I thought to myself, like, you are not doing it for them. Like whatever decision you make about your body, about what you want to wear, most of the time for women, we are not making that decision for any other person but us. Like, okay, it's my body, this is what I want to wear. And like, yeah, that's what I want to wear. So I went to school. I was scared about it. Okay, let's see. I went to school and then it was like, oh, like, you're wearing hijab. And I'm like, oh yeah, I started wearing the hijab. Blah, 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 blah. Like, please don't post any pictures of me that you might have, that I found my hijab, blah, 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 blah. That this is now like how I am. And then like I limited my like discussions and contacts with like men because that is part of the reason why I'm wearing this. So like it would not make sense for me to be like, oh yeah, I'm wearing a hijab and then continue to like hug my friends that were male or like shake them or anything like that. It defeats the purpose of the hijab. So there I was telling my like classmates because I'm an architecture student. So like let's say 90% of my classmates are men, boys. So like it was just from hi, hey, like wrestling together and then moving to oh yeah, I'm not shaking you anymore. I am so happy that they respected my decision because like I was thinking, oh my god, people are not going to accept. But like they're like, oh okay, fine, fine. Like it took some time for them to get used to it. You know, like, oh Amina, and then there's a part of the background, and I'm just like, I'm so yeah, I'm so sorry. There were a lot of incidents, but now it's just like almost nobody makes that mistake anymore because I put that boundary down to do that. And right now, alhamdulillah, I'm in a better place than I was a year ago. Like, I am in a much better place than I am a year ago. Like, I can see a lot of answered du'as from when I made this decision. And I'm so happy about it. Like Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So anyway, um I asked you guys if you had some questions because I was already planning this video. This is like so long overdue. So like I asked if you had like questions or anything for me. You guys really really is in the video with us. So like the first question is considering covering my hair. Can you tell me what it means to you as a person? So, this is from a Christian. Like, she's my friend, so that's how I know. So, like, I, what I have to say about like people considering covering their hair is like, babe, just do it, just do it. But then the thing about saying just do it is that like I don't think like everybody can just like jump into things like that because there are some people who are like planners. They like to plan like every little thing, or like some people who like have to think and visualize like about the decisions they're about to make. You have to think of like your reason for wearing it. You have to solidify that. Oh, okay, this is why I'm wearing this. This is why I choose to do this, and then work towards it. Like as a Muslim, a way to work towards it would be buying more like modest pieces till one day you finally put on the hijab. That is something I sort of regret because now I'm struggling sort of because like just buying my like modest pieces and I'm going. So like some days it's just like, oh my god, I have nothing to wear. And I truly don't, despite how big my bag is. Because like suddenly it's just like everything is full of fitted or like short sleeve things. Like I'm not supposed to wear that. So like I think you should prepare for it. Like if you feel like you need more scarves, like varying colors or things like that, then make preparations for that. Plan to buy the scarves. And after buying the scarves, it could be that you don't like cover it immediately, but like after a while you're seeing the scarf and like, oh, this scarf is so pretty. Let me just like put it on my head, and then that's how it starts. My advice is that prepare for it. Have the intention to like, okay, I want to do this, so like what do I need to be able to do this? So just buy scarves and one day you find yourself be like, oh, this outfit is so cute. And then you come across a scarf and you're like, oh, this scarf is cute too. And to go with the outfit, and then you find yourself wearing it. That's my advice. And then someone said, what's the difference between the short and the long hijab? I feel like the answer to this question is like the hijab in Islam is not only like headscarf. The hijab in Islam is covering your entire body. It's not only for men, it's not only for women. Men also have their own hijab. So I have no knowledge about that at all. So like for women, we're supposed to wear free clothing that doesn't show like our shape or anything like that. So like wearing a longer hijab can help to cover up like more parts of the body than wearing a shorter one. That's like what I think about it. But basically hijab is like dressing modestly, Islamic modesty, because like there is modesty that is not Islamic. Islamic modesty is like free clothing, your shape is not showing, your clothes is not transparent. Yeah, things like that. So like that's my answer to this question. And then someone said, are hijabs restricted to just Muslim? If we are talking about like the veiling is not restricted just to like Islam or Muslims, because like there are some religions who veil, who cover their hair, or like tie scarves to go to church, or like tie scarves to go to the temple or something like that. So like veiling does not only like talk about Muslims. And then someone said, why do Muslims wear hijab? And we wear hijab because Allah said so. That is like the straightforward, like giving answer. Like I wear the hijab because my creator told me to, and that is simply it. And then the bonus point is that I can pray whenever I want to. I can pray whenever I want to. I feel protected in my clothing. Like although like I don't say it. Okay. Although like dressing doesn't really matter when it comes to like harassment or things like that. But like I feel protected like covering up. I feel like women should wear whatever they want to wear, like regardless of like how people are. How do I say this? Okay, I feel like women should be allowed to wear whatever. I feel like women should be allowed to wear whatever they want to wear because like it's your choice, it's your body. So like whether dressing modestly or like covering up more or covering up less, it is your choice, it is your decision, like whatever you want to do. And like there is no compulsion in Islam. No, not in Islam, in religion. There is no compulsion in religion because like despite like Allah, God, like telling us, oh, do this, do that, because He knows what is best for us. It is ultimately still our decisions. We're like, okay, I want to do this, or I don't want to do this. At the end of the day, it is our decisions to make. So that is how I feel about it. And then, like, let me add some additional questions I've been asked since I put on the hijab. Oh, are you getting married? No, no. I'm just a 22-year-old baby. I'm not getting married. Or another one is like, oh, I have a boyfriend now. That's why I'm wearing it. First of all, boyfriends are haram. So I don't have a boyfriend. I'm not wearing it for like a boyfriend. Another one is like, oh, did your dad force you to wear it? My father did not say anything when I started wearing the hijab. Like, he did not say, oh, I'm proud of you, or oh, put that off. No, he did not say anything, which I'm still kind of curious about how what he thinks about it. But like, he's a man of few words, literally. So like, no, my father did not force me to wear the hijab. I made the choice for myself. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like pick up one thing or another from what like, I have said here. So anyway, I love you guys, and if you have like any other things that you want me to discuss or like, chit chat on, let me know because I want to make this a series. I was so nervous, but now I'm just like, oh my god, I think I actually like this. So if you have a topic for me to talk about, I would be happy to talk about it if it aligns with me. So see you guys in my next video. I love you guys. Bye.